Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and here with me is Brian Cohen and Chandler Ahrens of Murmuration Festival that's coming up on September 23rd. I want to pick back up with you, Chandler, because we were kind of like right at the start of you describing the installation work or piece that you're doing at the festival or for the festival. And we're going to throw back up that graphic, and we also have some cool video, but kind of tell me what people are going to experience when they see it.
Yeah, it's this interesting environment where we're going to have digital projection occurring within a physical environment. And so it's kind of the coexistence of this abstract world where we have a Connect sensor that's going to sense your body movement, and it's getting processed through the computer and now projecting an image based on your body's movement. So it's interactive technology. Okay. But then it's inside this environment, the space that we're making, a series of layers of fabric where that image gets cast on each layer. And then the participants can kind of walk in between the layers. And so you're now kind of physically inside of this digital image, because we've kind of pulled it apart and we've taken a two-dimensional image and made it much more three-dimensional.
Right. So we have video. Tell us, we're going to get that queued up and play that. Tell us what the video is. Is this what happens or what you see as
Yeah, this is going to be the projected image. And so what it's doing is it's taking that information of your body movement on the Connect sensor. It's processing that and translating that into this kind of geometric projection of these triangles. And so it's kind of moving as you move. So it's interactive. And so this is going to be what's being projected inside that space on this series of layers.
No, it's very neat. That's really cool. And Brian, I mean, when you come back to this broader question of bringing together art and science and technology, and we want to step outside our traditional notions and definitions of what it is, of what we think that is, where do you see this going? What is it that you hope people sort of take away from attending the festival, and where you want it to go?
I think for me, my hope is that people just get engaged and excited and inspired to kind of look beyond, like you said, kind of what we're used to thinking about. And I think in a lot of ways, these, art, music, science, and tech are seen kind of individually, and there isn't necessarily an opportunity to explore what happens when they cross. But that's really where the excitement for me is, and I think where inspiration comes from, and excitement, and new ideas. So first and foremost, I just want people to have a good time. If you have a curious mind and you're in St. Louis in a couple of weeks, I think this is where you're going to want to be. But the next layer is to really parlay it into some new ideas, some interesting ways that people can move forward with some of the things they're exposed to.
And do you think this is kind of the future of where sort of festivals are going, music festivals are going, that there will be the sort of traditional, you go see the stage and playing, but that there's always going to be, because technology is so interwoven in our day-to-day life, we can't almost essentially live without it. Is this really the future of when we think about entertainment?
Yeah, I think so. I think that, and that people just want they want experiences coming at them from all sides, and they want to be able to explore different things in different kinds of contexts. So I think that a standard music festival where it was just music, I think that is kind of on the way out. The layering, I think, is what people are interested in, and as a promoter and a producer, that's kind of where my interest is, so it makes sense for me to kind of embrace that.
Yeah, and Chandler, do you feel that, I mean, in academia, I imagine that things have probably even just changed for you in your time frame in academia with that combination of architecture and technology, yeah?
Absolutely. I think what's really interesting is this is kind of the first time in history where everyone across all different disciplines are all using computers. So we're all kind of on the same computational platform, which makes collaboration much more feasible and fast. So, I'm collaborating with, I mentioned Aaron Sprecher and John Carpenter. And so we're, come from different backgrounds. John is particularly a media artist, and we're able to use basically technology as our common language. We're literally being able to share files. So it's really an interesting time in our cultural history. right now.
No, I think that's a great way of putting it, is collaborations just become much more interesting now. And they will be interesting at the festival. We've got the information there for you on the screen. It's Murmuration. It's taking place September 23rd through the 25th. Go check it out. And for more information about all the participants who I didn't get a chance to ask you about, but you can go to the website to find out more information about the participants. Go to murmurationfest.com. And thank you both for being here. Thank you so much. All right, well, there's more STL Live right after this. Please stay with us.